Robinson here. Please again raise your hand. I will call on you for a question. First question. David, go ahead.
Hey, Mark, you've kind of taken an unusual path to Ole Miss and playing in the SEC. If you will, just kind of talk a little bit about that, and specifically, why did you choose to come to Ole Miss after SEMO?
Uh, well, actually, when I was at SEMO, just hearing about the coronavirus and we weren't working out. They was talking about not having the season, and I just working out with OT. That's like one of my best friends. We were always together back at home, and he was like, "Man, you should give it a try and come play at Ole Miss." And I was like, I don't know about that, man. I'm on the full scholarship. We just need to make sure we having the season. And then after, consideration with my family, I just felt like it was a good jump, the best opportunity for me.
Who was that friend again that encouraged you to come to Ole Miss?
Otis Reese, number
Oh,
two.
okay. I
Uh-huh.
got you. Now, I'm assuming you came here thinking you were going to play running back.
Hmm.
Can you talk about when the opportunity to switch over to linebacker came and how you felt about that?
Well, my initial reaction was like you guys must be, crazy or something. But just talking to Coach Smith, and they kept asking me, and I kept turning it down. But then one day he called me and just explained to me like with my skill set or whatever, the opportunity that'll be presented for me on the defense side of the ball in order to, really have a future rather than us having like six running backs in one room, ain't nothing but one football. So
I'm assuming you're glad you made that decision now.
yes, sir.
Can you talk about you as a high school recruit? I know you were lightly recruited,
Hmm.
uh, and again, your path is one that's less traveled. Not many guys lightly recruited have an opportunity at some point in their career for substantial playing time in the SEC.
Yeah. Being recruited from high school, I mean, I transferred to Lee County my my junior summer year going into my senior season, and it was just late in the recruiting game. I had played both sides at my other high school, so when I got to Lee County, they just stuck me on offense. So I just rolled with it. Had a good season, but I didn't really pick up too many offers. I had one offer, and I took it.
Thank you, Mark.
Yes, sir.
Nick, go ahead.
Mark, just what was it like spending last year on the scout team with Otis? You guys go way back. How fun was that getting to do that with him?
It was fun, man. We just ran around and you know, enjoy. You got to make the best out of every situation. And I think that's what we did. We just embraced the opportunity to be on the field and get better. Even though we didn't know if we was going to play, we felt like, in the day, something could come through. So we're just gonna go out here and act like, we're gonna get cleared tomorrow. So that was our approach every day to go out there and get better. Never know. And it came for him, So and he was ready due to how we practiced every day.
Did it ever make sense to you why you were sitting out last year?
Not at all. Not at all. Uh, I mean, we tried to figure out a couple of things, but I guess they want for me to understand the NCAA got a different set of rules that they go by. You know, it is what it is at this point.
Lane was telling us yesterday he was always impressed by seeing your tackling on special teams. What was kind of your motivation to play so hard on special teams, even when you thought you were still a running back?
Um, just understanding that my mindset was I have 1 year, and I know if I really want to go to the next level, then just running the ball ain't gonna be enough. I have to show them that I can do anything. You know, there's only so many people on the roster in the NFL, and if you ain't, a big contract guy, you're gonna be on special teams. So, I just want to show my value and show people what I can do.
David, go ahead.
Hey, Mark, just for clarity's sake, did you and Otis become friends back in y'all's high school days in Georgia, or how long did you know him? How did you know him?
Well, we actually we had played against each other my junior year, but we didn't really know each other or whatever. And then when I transferred there, we the first day we had a big collision. and we kind of, both jogged to the sideline, and we looked at each other and were like, respect. And saying ever since that moment, we've just been working out together, building that bond. I'll be over his house, he'll be over my house, and we live together at that point.
Thank you.
Any more questions? All right. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.